Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. My name is Xani, and I'll be your host for today. Last time, we managed to get into the Sand People Enclave and free the Jawas. Hashtag save the whales. I honestly don't know where I was going with that one. Anywho, hashtag free the Jawas. I don't want to go in here because I know Mission's brother Griff is in there, and I want Mission to be present. So, I'm actually going to go, well, assuming I can get past these fools, I'm actually going to go outside and see if I can... Oh. I want to go outside and see if I can change party members real quick. Because if I can, I want to bring Mission in here. Ah, here's the door. What? That was weird. Okay. I'm going to temporarily exchange Karth. And, come on, work with me. Go back in. Yo, get out of my way.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus, just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
You talk as if she's not standing right there, fool.
She'll be okay. We had our fights before. Too bad, though. I really could have used a helping hand right now. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
You know what? I'm gonna be the nice girl.
That's it, huh? Figured you'd be able to spare a bit more than that. You know, I'll take whatever I can get. Don't worry about me. I've already got a job waiting for me. Krita, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
I was trying to talk to you.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Look, I'm happy Griff's alive, but I'm mad at him right now. And I don't know what kind of job he's got for you, but I don't trust him. It's probably just another scam. So, is there anything else you need? I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered by a bunch of worthless sand. I can't even figure out why SWKOTOR set up their mining operations here. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, have it your way.
Right. Now we can get out of here. And now that we've made it with a map, well, now that we have a map to the Eastern Dune Sea, jeez. Hey, HK, move your tin can. Okay. I'll catch up to you in the Eastern Dunes, eh? Okay. Right, Eastern Dunes. So in that case, I want to go this way. And of course, I'm gonna do the storyteller session. For two reasons. It's fun to listen to. And one, I've already basically started the quest. Might as well finish it. Oh, hello. Dang it. I was hoping to trigger that glitch. Ooh. Okay. I wonder. Ah! Where's the shot? Actually, to heck with it. I'll be right back. Okay. I wanted to get Bastila back at the party. Because I wanted to make getting to the cave easier for starters. And at the same time, I wanted to make it to where, once I get in there, we can find the holocron and have that little dialogue. What is that? Oh. Just an odd piece of scrap, for whatever reason programmed to be there. Hello,
I'm tired
Comad.
of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be?
I can
I'm
see
going
its
in.
leg from back here. That's funny. Good job, moron. Comad Fortuna.
Tugning chatuka chikun idahadonga, yiking kuno bamulet runda dihodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tunking ba nunotek.
Unorthodox methods, such as... And if it's such an honor, why do you want help?
Ka chikun idahadonga, yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Runda dihodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tunking ba nunotek.
Wait, what? It's larger than the one my father felled a decade ago, and he's too far out of his territory, and must be dealt with. Which begs the question, where the blazes is its territory, if it's saying this cave is too far out? Why should we kill the thing?
Ka chikun idahadonga, yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong batukas maktalea. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatuku. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana
Oh,
kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba.
right. I'm not thinking. Okay.
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno bamulera. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun
Give me some info.
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun.
You placed mines, really?
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunote.
Wait. If you find the potter and bait the bounties here, the mine will deal with the dragon that's used to be. Define glorious at that rate. I mean, because there is some glory in saving the region. That seems very easy. What are you not telling me?
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun.
Oh, right.
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palam.
Yeah, try me.
Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong
Alright.
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun
I like how-
bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukune mulerabes. Muchashak bakat. Ki.
I like how glossy his tentacles are.
Ka chiku. Muchashak bakat.
Right.
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi.
Okay, where are... Oh, there they are. And stupidly, because of these things, I have to go around them and take the long way. Hi. And there we go. My wife's grinning at that noise I just made. I'm stuck.
You shall fall.
That's odd.
There.
I wonder. Nah, because that would have been too easy, eh? Come with me if you want to die. See what I did there?
Achuta.
Unga
kunbistu.
kumbistin.
Achuta.
Unga
kunbistu.
kumbistin.
Jeda badwana ni di bobo. Dong nabung sha nununya. Dong patukashmak tel.
Don't worry, I'll be ready.
Tune podo.
Rana tu praka tonka searcha. Chutka pinky. I'm a nerd. Man, he's big. Wow, you don't realize how big he is until he falls over like that.
Ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nadektek. Jeda badwana ni di bobo.
Make amends how?
Nabung sha nununya.
You know what? I want the other pearl for my lightsaber. So...
This betrayal is beneath you. Do not let your greed draw you to the dark side.
Mucha shakpak. Jeda badwana ni di bobo. Dong nabung. Puna.
Preparing blasters, Master.
And that's one of the few times I will actually do that. Because I want that pearl. Okay, you are in my way. Get out of my way. A Jedi Master Robe? Well, let's see what we can do about that. Opila, nice. Hey Basti, here's your dad's stuff.
How can I help? About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. Do you think I should? I find myself agreeing with you, but I don't like how that feels.
Well, what have we here?
Statement. I believe there can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think it is mere chance that we have found the star map here, in the lair of a Krayt dragon. The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The Krayt dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it. Come, we should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
True. I think I already did that. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Wait a minute. I was right. I do have two. Mm-hmm. How did I get stuck? That was weird. Okay.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master? Protocol. This one. Translation. Translation. You have been told that to be considered worthy of... Translation. He says the discussion is closed until you... Translation. Translation. He is stupefied, Master. He never thought you could return with such an item. Such a thing has not been done in many years. Translation. He will allow you to meet the storyteller, but also gives a warning. If you dare to repeat the histories incorrectly, you will be killed. Translation. The storyteller will be summoned to one of the rooms here in the Enclave. He seems to think this is a great honor for you, Master.
Ah! Butter Whiskey is playing a game again. Or looks like in the potential of possibly making one, given that particular program.
Translation. Translation.
Okay. And that takes care of that. And this should theoretically... Hey. I think I'm in the right area. That wasn't quite what I was expecting. Where is the bloody storyteller? Ah, here you are.
Translation. He identifies himself as the storyteller, Master. He has been told of your warrior skills and will speak the history to you.
Speak it.
Translation. Translation. Theirs is an oral history, Master, an active part of their lives. It is only permitted to relay the tales face to face. Translation. A book or datapad can be taken away, cheapening the value of what it contains. To commit it to paper or storage is to remove it from the people. Translation. Translation. You may choose to hear the history, or you may choose not to. Their history is a single entity that cannot be partitioned. Translation. The only exception is in continuing the tales once they have begun. If you leave, when you return, he will continue from where he left off.
I want to see what he says.
Translation. Translation. He says that you dare not question the accuracy of his information. The stories are learned perfectly by each successive storyteller. Translation. In fact, they aren't allowed to speak the stories aloud unless they are exact. Any error is considered a blasphemy punishable by death. Criticism. It seems inefficient to me, Master. A score of apprentice storytellers would be slaughtered each generation. What if the elder died before completing the teachings? Translation. Translation. Apprentices are trained from birth. Very few speak the words in error. Storytellers are most often lost in battle between tribes. Translation. Any tribe that loses its storyteller is obviously unworthy of existing. They lose their connection to history and destroy themselves with infighting soon after.
Huh. That's interesting.
Translation. Translation. It begins with the ancient times. They were not sand people, for there was no sand. The land was green with life, and they walked without wrappings. Translation. Though the land was beautiful, they lived apart from the land. They built their walls high and saw beyond the horizon. They dared to reach the stars. Translation. There are no words for how long ago this was. It was before the outsiders, before the abduction, before the cities fell, before the builders.
Builders? Interesting.
Cautionary. I should warn you, Master, that any questioning of their interpretation may be seen as trying to change the meaning of what was said. Clarification. They may consider this to be speaking the words in error, a blasphemy they would attempt to kill you for. Clarification. It would appear that they once had a thriving technologically advanced society, but were wiped out by a much more sophisticated alien species. Negative. I am no library, but since there is no Republic record of this planet having sentient life before Zerka colonization, I doubt you will find such evidence. Translation. Translation. He only understands the Builders as an iconic force meant to test the resolve of his people. Clarification. They claim their stories are repeated unchanged, but they have demonized these Builders. In their minds, they wreaked such havoc they could not possibly be. Cautionary. Master, this line of question. Doubting. I don't believe he can, Master. Even if their stories are exact and unchanged, it is likely they were first told thousands of years after. This has become very much like a creation myth for his people. There is no date. It simply was.
That makes me cringe, because the creation myth is not...
Cautionary. Remember my warning. Obedient. Translation. Translation. His arrogant people touched the stars, and this sin drew the attention of the builders. The builders did not touch the stars, they lashed them to millstones. Translation. Great demons of metal stripped the world of its riches, until all that was left was the green of the ground. The great cities were lifted away. Translation. Those that had used the wealth were taken along with it. Transgressors abducted to serve past the sky, seeding the stars with penitent, adaptable slaves. Cautionary. Clarification. I believe they were occupied by this technologically superior species for a substantial period. Stripping an entire planet of usable resources would have taken generations. Obedient. Translation.
I'm gonna end this episode here. We'll pick up where we left off, as is our ability to do so, later. Thank you all so much for watching. As the sign says, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a blessed day. Xani out.